leaves and twisting vines they search, Hart's machinery carefully tracking the unknown signature. After a time, the thick vegetation gives way to a clearing that ends against a tall cliff of stone. Hart and the children find themselves at the threshold of a large entranceway leading deep into the cliff. A trapezoidal doorway twice as tall as a man. Set into the sides of the floor are strange devices, each containing a large, flat disc of a strange material, fastened on a swivel mount. Look at those things! How hard? Who could have built something this shorter after the big stone? And that device?
Its construction contains the source of the energy readings. Advanced its structures are over 1,000 years old, and Anna, I am afraid it looks like Emilio is not waiting for further analysis.
Anna, look! Emilio, wait! Don't touch anything! Before he can be stopped, Emilio has pushed on the nearest of the odd metal devices along the side of the doorway. It spins far more easily than its ancient appearance would suggest. Upon coming to the end of its spin, the disc catches the beams of the bright afternoon sun. Anna's eyes stare in amazement as it jumps down the hallway, illuminating it as bright as moonlight. As the sunbeam travels, it meets similar attached fixtures down the hall and fills the entire structure with light, bouncing from disc to disc. Well now, isn't that something, Hart? Father would have loved to do such clever engineering. Well, I'm the one who figured it out, Anna.
Yeah, don't
However,
ask me how exactly I got it to look that way this time when I haven't been able to get that way
my sensors have determined we could potentially use
yet.
this energy to recharge my power cell.
All right, well, it's worth a quick look. But like you said, Hart, let's proceed with extreme caution. Carefully, they follow the strangely
So
angled
this
hallway
is
deep into the unknown. Finally, the long
different.
hall comes to an end, the sunlit disc revealing a large circular rotunda. Dust swirls in the air, lit by the reflected
Thing
sunbeam.
is,
In the center of the room, where the shafts of light converge, stands a strange stone pedestal and a vibrant, cut
oh, I'm
tube,
seriously gonna have to do some.
pink color, the size of a lady's slipper. It sits
It's not
splendidly on
screwy
top
to
of
get
the
this to
pedestal,
work.
wrapped in intricate bindings of metal and curiously cut stone.
And I'm not gonna be able to see.
Have you ever seen one
Hold
like
on.
this?
Anna, this mineral appears to be able to
This
absorb energy from the sun
looks like it's acting pretty much in real time.
and it is without the charge.
We can take this, right?
I just gotta get my camera
Well, I suppose so.
straight.
See anyone around here using it for anything?
Anna, the item is a useful charge. However, its origin is unknown and undefined.
Proceed
I
with
don't have my other thing I
extreme
used to
caution.
hold my camera.
Proceed with extreme caution. Okay, Hart, we will.
So it's,
With that, Anna advances, reaching out and feeling the dark, enchanting item
all
from
right,
its
well,
place on top of the pedestal.
shit.
With a rumble, the
I'm
pillar of
looking for
curiously
more.
cut stone and metal bindings begins to
Looking
turn,
to see what happens with
spinning on strange axes, like the workings of a mad clock. It
Trump for the
rapidly
rest of the
spins
day.
inch by
Actually,
inch,
somehow I
and
don't
then
even
the
know how I
ground
figured it.
itself begins to descend with it, dropping
Getting it
down
played
into
as
darkness
smooth.
where the illuminating beams cannot reach. The looming pit quickly expands by concentric rows towards the Franklin children.
We must evacuate this area.
What on earth was that voice? Amelia, come on, now! Hart, Anna, let's go! Hart, the whole floor is slipping away. Something's down there. The children and Hart rush back up the hallway, and every moment another row of floor drops away, mere steps behind them. The robot grabs both children by the scruff of their coats and charges up and out of the bizarre collapsing tunnel. They stop and turn
Let's
yards
see
away as a dust cloud belches out of the
if I can
entrance.
get this to work. But I do
Behind
want to.
them, looming in darkness, Some great invisible terror slowly grinds its way closer to the doorway, bellowing in stony embrace. Heart, it's coming! Do something!
Anna, please keep Amelia back. I will engage my defenses.
Get it, Heart! Get it! Heart unleashes its powerful laser attack, blasting the cliffside above.
Let's see what's live right now with the president.
Entryway.
No longer the president-elect. He is the president.
Fill the space with a strange hallway once stood. A safe distance away, Heart, Anna, and Amelia brush themselves off and observe the pile of stones where the curious architecture once stood. Heart, what could that possibly have been? Something was coming out of that dark cavern.
Unknown. Construction remains unidentifiable.
No more jewels, Anna. You're right, Emilio.
So that's not
No
gonna
more
pop up until
jewels.
something does.
No matter
Okay.
how interesting they are. What matter? No more any dark chambers.
Oops.
I think there's more strange things afoot here. With the lurking danger of the strange temple behind them, buried under tons of stone by Heart's laser, the three travel back towards their humble base of the in despite all they have learned and overcome so far, it seems there are still many secrets yet to discover on Dread Island.
What? Get out of that.
You've seen them at little Timmy's birthday party. You've even seen them on Backwoods Street. But one of these friendly-faced fellows were actually frighteningly ferocious.
Oh, we gotta see.
Director Aaron Wyatt knows how terrifying this movie is and is willing to pay $1,000 to your next of kin should you die of fright. If you're brave enough, then come to the theater this October and watch as the clowns get their last laugh only in Honk, Honk, Stab, Stab.
Hold on. Take that power core.
Well, I've stopped the alien invasion.
I'll take that power
Saved the
core.
planet once more. Time for an ice cream cookie.
Portuguese is ice cold. Or
But my campus is
Okay.
was out. Forbidden by myself. Fresh air is nothing but wild ingredients. A mind. And behold, I've surrounded your entire camp with four walls and a
So
you'll find its contents another hot.
now we're actually back up and running this way anyway.
Did you think that Felicity, would not be prepared for your violent mayhem? That's right. I put all my everything.
Just listen to
Which means everyone stays cool.
them speaking about Trump's inauguration in the background.
Their problem, Ronaldo. Your head seems to be burning.
Let's see, let me open this up. I want to see how this looks on the YouTube side over here.
That is the spot. And it's all thanks to the good people at Appalachia Freeze. They're the real heroes. Call your local retailer and preserve your order today.
It's a little screwy that way. Let's see what I can do. Screw and circuitry.
Constitution have been known to suffer some small alignments. That's why 9 out of 10 of my colleagues recommend a daily dose of Rad-X, America's preferred anti-radiation. Rad-X bolsters your body's own radiation resistance. Doctors spell safety RAD-X.
Biofuels. Yes, I'm still trying not to smoke. Live stream stopped working. What the fuck? You know what? Hold on.
On this shining day and glorious Newcomer, suspicious characters seem to have made plans to steal a great treasure from the world of refreshment.
That cat card. If this thing let me do.
Set up this time, and how will our brave Nuka heroes save the day? Phew, nothing is better than a slow day. One scraped knee and a small case of sugar rush. You know, I think today is going to be a good day. Looks like I spoke too soon. Paula here. What's the emergency? Over.
Doctor, this is Charles. Looks like something's going on in the world of refreshment. Several deaths have fallen ill. Marco is already heading over to see what's happening.
Understood, Charlie. I'm on my way.
Listen up.
Tell Marco to wait there for me. Over and out. Approaching the world of refreshment, an unbearable odor fills the air. With our guests becoming ill, Paula powers through and arrives outside of the Coca-Cola bottling plant, meeting Marco.
Put your hand to stick with them.
Over here, Dr. Paula. Oh, my stomach. It hurts.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I'm here to help. Just lie still, okay? Marco, what's happened? That's horrible.
I'm not sure, Doc. Seems someone triggered an alarm and the employees were trying to access the security.
Judging by the symptoms,
It's a little.
dangerous bacteria being spread, which explains the smell.
Little off.
There's no time to waste. Come with me, Doc. Let's go find what's causing this.
Right behind you.
Probably gonna have to do.
Inside the world
I don't know. This is ass backwards. But we're going to do it. Oh, this is so screwy. It is what it is. So far, it's running the best I've had it running so far. You can actually kind of see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, I can't run them carrying too much junk. Where's the workbench, though? Oh, that's two things. Damn it.
What do you think, Doc? Over. You'll have to explain. Flood the input with Nuka Quantum. If you don't, more people will get ill. Morning, Doc. I'm not even.
Do that and that.
On the contrary, Marco. The specialized tube in Nuka Quantum is so high energy that it will kill all the nasty bacteria it comes into contact with. And since Vim is just that nasty,
You're right. The Vim, it's disappearing. And the smell is going too. Wait, I'm going to check the employee. See what it is.
Marco rushes to the top of the employee area. And on his way, he's the dastardly Vim Vader desperately trying to open the secret door leading to the Nuka Power Armor.
Vim Vader, stop right there.
Here. Stop me this time, but I will get the recipe this time.
No, you won't escape this time. You're Vim Vader!
Marco kills him. The great Vim Vader gets but the Vim Vader is still in love. Will our group ever catch this elusive outlaw? We'll be right back. Until next time on Tales from Nuka World. Stay tuned.
Hello, listeners. Join us, if you will, on a trip directly into your television set as we hit the behind-the-scenes on all things television. I'm your host, Leonard Rock. We're behind the silver screen. Here's a sneak peek at this week's episode. Miss Claire Riddell, a budding new actress taking Hollywood by storm, is joining us today on the Silver Shroud television show set. Miss Riddell, what can you tell us about your role on the Silver Shroud television show?
Thank you for having me on your program, Mr. Rock. It's a pleasure. I'll be playing the Silver Shroud's love interest, the beautiful and deadly Mistress of Mystery, a popular character amongst the young ladies at home. Did you know, Mr. Rock, this will be the first time ever the Mistress of Mystery will be portrayed on live television?
Right you are, Miss Riddell. I can't wait to see you portray the Mistress of Mystery as she takes the leap from the dazzling pages of humorous comics and the GNR airwaves to our television sets. Truly remarkable.
It's an honor to take the mantle of the Mistress of Mystery from Miss Rivers as we enter a new era for the character. I grew up fondly listening to her on the radio and hope I can bring the character to life as she once had.
Here in safe and sunny California, we see the crew hard at work, building the hideout of the Silver Shroud. While filming will naturally be done here. I understand that you are expected to shoot up the rough and tumble streets of Boston. Tell me, Claire, it must be rather dangerous for you to take on bands of thugs and criminals. How do you manage to keep evil at bay?
Oh, Mr. Rock, I have been training to play the role of the Mistress of Mystery for a couple of weeks now. As you can see behind you, the crew is still hard at work building the set, so no actual crime fighting has happened just yet. My agent has also hired a martial arts instructor. It keeps me in tip-top shape for when the day comes to take on Boston's evil criminal empire. Thankfully, the Mistress is not taking on the entirety of Boston's criminal underworld alone. While she can pack quite the wallet, Silver Shroud is always close at hand. They make quite the tag team duo, if I do say so.
Well, how did you like that backstage sneak peek into the world of the stars? I hope you'll join me in seeing the young and beautiful Claire Riddell usher the Mistress of Mystery into her biggest adventure yet. You can see more of this interview on Behind the Silver Screen with me, your host, Leonard Rock. Thank you, and see you soon. Let's get one thing straight. I don't like you. You killed my wife. Damn it, you're the best bet we have at getting those nuclear codes back. Apologies me. Teach those commies a lesson about personal property, and then we'll talk. This summer, it's slime to infiltrate. It's slime to love.
Why did you rescue me? I'm not your main objective. Maybe after this is done, I can't do it.
Slime to die! The chartreuse slime to the line to die! It's everywhere. Come on!
Previously on A Better Life Underground. I don't care what happens. No one can ever know about this, you hear?
But boss, if anyone drinks the water after it was contaminated, they could get sick. We have to tell them so they can fix it.
No one hears about this. It'll be our heads on this happening. And now, episode 313 of A Better Life Underground.
All right, Tommy, spit it out already. What's the secret meeting all about?
We've been working together, yeah, because he's like forever. So, I can trust him. If I would say something pretty crazy.
You're starting to freak me out here. Maybe the radiation's gone to your head?
No, you know reacting right is just a myth. Sarah, I think things are pretty short. Remember when we were all playing catch the comet in these quarters a few weeks back?
Are you talking about the game we messed up where no one was the commie?
Yes, that game. I dealt those cards myself, Bob. I just know I didn't mess it up.
That was pretty strange. But I don't understand what you're on about.
I'm on about it.
What is that? A card from our board game?
Not just any card. It's the comic card. I found it in Eric's trash after the game.
Are you implying that he cheated? The man's practically insane. He always holds the door open for you, even though they're automatic. Even for the robots.
There's more to it than that, in fact. A few days ago, I saw him sneaking around the conservatory near the garden. Then, a day later, the overseer sent everyone that message on our invoice to be on the lookout for food.
You're being paranoid. It's always in the gardens. He volunteers to help old Miss Beckley pull the weeds. Do you honestly think that Eric, the head of vault security, is stealing our food?
Not just stealing it, Bob. Don't you remember him bringing pack salsa and corn chips to my place last time we played board games?
Of course I remember. It was delicious.
When did you ever see my parents salsa and corn chips in the fall?
Well, I suppose she could have had it for a while and been saving it for a special occasion.
Oh, please, just think about it. It's never been the common when we play. But it's also serving us stolen food. That makes us accomplices.
Oh no. I ate so much of it. What do we do?
Well, we gotta tell the overseer. Who knows what else he's been lying about? Or how many crimes he's committed.
Tommy and Barbara make their way to the overseer's office, only to find Eric already has her attention.
Well, speak of the devil. Tommy, we were just talking about you. Nice to see you as well, Barbara.
Overseer, we have something very Tommy, before you say anything, I want you to know that we appreciate you coming directly to us about this. And Barbara, you don't need to worry about anything. You had no idea. You can't be guilty of a crime.
You're gonna take it
No.
tomorrow.
So, you told her already?
I'll tell you.
I did. I admit, I heard you confessing to Barbara while I was doing
We
my rounds.
love the American
Oh,
dream.
well, I gotta say, that's a relief. Wait, what do you
And we
make
have been
you
given a
confess?
gift by God today
I had my
to usher in a
suspicions
new
about
dynasty.
how winner and catch
Because
the
we just
Tommy.
inaugurated Donald J.
Imagine my
Trump as our
surprise when I
47th
saw that
president.
salsa in your place. What? You're the one who brought it!
J.D. Vance.
I find that hard to believe. Eric would steal candy from a baby. In
And we
fact,
did that
just
because
this
the
morning I saw
American
him
dream
give
is alive
cotton
and well.
candy rights to
Because
the
you
children
chose
at the
that our
daycare.
dream
Barbara
can
was
be the
there.
dream for our
She knows the
children
truth.
and the dream for our world.
Yes, Barbara.
And we are at a crossroads
Speak
here
up and
in
don't be
America.
afraid.
But our
I
future is
promise
bright
won't
because
get
you
in
had the
trouble for
courage
telling
to stand for your convictions.
Now,
So I'm humbled here
I
to talk to you about why I love the American dream.
Bob.
My story's pretty simple. It's unique, and some of you share in it. My parents were born and raised in East Africa.
Okay.
My
I'll
father in the
say it.
1970s
The one
fled a
stealing the
genocidal
food
dictatorship in
is-
Uganda, where he saw
Next
300,000
time on A Better Life Underground.
where he saw what lawlessness would do
Are you sure
if it
about
was
this
allowed
surgery,
to
Agatha?
break through the system
Once I
of
replace your
constitutional
faith with your
justice.
sister's,
He
there
fled,
is no going back.
like so many
You're
others.
I'm
He married my
positive,
mother.
Doctor. I
They
may
moved
have
here.
the brain.
They waited in line. They stood in line because the American dream was worth standing in line for. That dream is woven into the fabric of this nation, and our immigration policy is the greatest policy in the world. And now that we have Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance, it will become the greatest policy in the world again. We got to get to work. And we got to accept the realities that too many of you know from your communities. President Trump launched in his first term priorities of national security, law enforcement, economy, and global diplomacy. But now, we have to retread some of that. And I'd like to go over here. In the last calendar year alone, we had 100,000 drug overdoses. In the last calendar year alone, we had over 100,000 rapes. In the last calendar year alone, we had 17,000 homicides. That is unacceptable in 2025 in the United States of America. That is why we need constitutional law and order. When I read the statistics that for the age group of 18 to 45, the number one cause of death is HPV fentanyl. We are not prioritized to go after the threats that face this country, and most of all, that face our future generations. But thank God, we will be starting right now. President Trump and J.D. Vance's leadership and administration will usher in the priorities that I cherished during my 16 years of service. Honor, and stand on that wall and tell you nothing's getting by them tonight. frontline workers and our first responders. Y'all choose to show up every single
From the
day
creative
for our
minds
children,
of
for our
Aces
communities,
and Eights.
and we will now show up for
It's
you.
time-
Thank you for keeping us safe. To the men and women of law
And
enforcement,
Stanley
you're
Van
unbiased
Robb.
on this one.
Starring the most anticipated Western of the year.
Our federal agents are some of the
It's
greatest
like
warriors
taking
that God has
candy
ever
from a
created.
baby.
And we will put them first because they have our backs, and now we will have
That
your
mad
backs.
dog had to be put down, just like you.
Introducing Polly Ryder as
I am standing
Oh
here because of the
Cat
American
Polly.
dream. I am
The
not standing here because
Fight
of the color of my
Fury's
skin.
return
I'm standing here because I earned my right on this stage, and you earned your right to be here with me.
As the Fight Furies take on the worst the Wild West has to throw at them
And I promise
as
you
they
this,
make their
with every
last
fiber of my
stand
being,
at Fort McGee.
that our law enforcement, that our teachers, that our first responders, that our veterans, that our men and women in uniform who dare to serve this country and put themselves below the rest of our needs will be reprioritized to the top of the heap because they are standing on that wall, and we will not let that light go dark on them.
Feeling tired this morning? Or you're not a morning person? Or maybe you're just looking for a good drink to start the day with? Well,
Whether I was a
coming to
national security
Slumdog's Joe
prosecutor,
is the
a
right
public
choice.
defender,
How can I help
President
you
Trump's
next?
deputy director of
Goodbye,
national
have a good
intelligence,
morning.
his chief
Hey
of
there,
staff of the
doughboy.
Department of Defense,
I can't see the
or so many other
today.
roles that I was
Got
humbled
any
and privileged
specials
to
ready?
serve when I swore an oath to that Constitution, which I hope to do so again one day
Get a
soon.
large coffee
You have
and
my
a
word
delicious chili
that you
dog.
have
I
ushered
can
in a
trust
dynasty.
you right up.
You have ushered in a dynasty that will allow our children to live this American dream. My American dream. I am living the world's American dream. I am the son of lawful immigrants. We worked our tails off just like you all do, and I'm going to make you a deal. I promise you I will never quit on your children. I will never quit on their children. Because this American dream does not belong to me. It does not belong to them. This American dream belongs to the world. So, in closing, I just want to tell you this. It's pretty cool to be speaking in Capital One Arena right before the boss. You've inspired me beyond words. Your love, your devotion, your commitment to our country shows us that we are not only the beacon of hope, we are the constitutional justice. We are the land. Under Donald J. Trump and James Manford, we are going to end the two-tier system of justice. We are going to remove the weaponization of the intelligence community for political purposes. And we are going to put the men and women of America first. So listen, there's just one thing left to do. We all got work to do. We've got the greatest president, the greatest vice president in the history of the world. And so I just need you all to do a little bit more. Every time you see a law enforcement officer, every time you see a veteran, every time you see a teacher, shake their hand, give them a little bit of your time. They're giving us all a hard time. And don't forget to enjoy the God bless America. God bless these United States of America. God bless every one of you. I'm living the American dream. My name is Cash Patel, and I ain't going anywhere.
Tonight, in Chapter 4 of Zorbo's Revenge, the former to attend an unexpected event. He sits unnoticed amidst an audience of a business conference at the luxurious Long Neck Corporation headquarters on Triton 5. To thunderous applause, a tall, spotted, sophisticated figure emerges atop the stage, the renowned heir to the Long Neck Corporation, Baron von Longneck himself.
What a racket. How great could this Baron von Longneck possibly be? Tall men they have it so easy. Is that a giraffe?
Just kind of playing around that.
I offer you a warm welcome to the Long Neck Corporation, where dreams of success, fun, and advertise Today, we are here to talk about the product that will change the face of not just Tweeten 5, not just the galaxy, but the universe as we know it. And while I need to leave you all in suspense, I believe that the best way to unveil this product would be to have one of you experience it for the first time right here on stage. Right, I have a volunteer for the audio.
And the 47th President of the United States of America will be here shortly. He's down at the Capitol. He'll be in a little while. He'll be here. They asked me to come out and say a few words and say hello to you great American patriots that came from all over the country. Thank you for being here today.
Look like a person of fine product testing capabilities.
One thing I just noticed when we were leaving the Capitol after the swearing in, that really hit me hard after the journey we have been on over the last 9 years, especially over the last 4 years. It really hit me when they took the presidential seal right here and put it on front of the podium for when the president gets here. President Trump often says to us on Team Trump over the years, "You're so lucky that I took you on this journey." In the good times and the bad times, no matter what would be happening, we'd be sitting on the office at Mar-a-Lago. Good times, bad times. You are so lucky I took you on this journey. And you know what, Mr. President? You are damn right. You took all of us on this journey. There's been a lot of stops along the way from 2016 when we started back in 2015. The small campaign team flying around the country, doing rallies, small team, 6, 7, maybe 8 people. Then it continued to grow. Before you knew it, the GOP nomination was going to Donald J. Trump in Cleveland in 2016. Of America. He had a great 4-year term, and you know what's been great? The last 4 years have not been great in many senses, but he's now he's back in office right now, and I'm just absolutely so pumped up for what this president is going to do. He loves each and every one of you in this arena. The guy cares. He has a fighting spirit, as you saw in Butler, Pennsylvania, with the assassination attempt that came a few months ago.
Criminal that you are. No.
You could say that again.
I'm not made to serve a galactic mega corporation. I'm made to rule the universe as a genius, Dr. Zorbo, a free agent.
It's a moment that I will never forget being there and in the hospital with him. I want to just give you a behind-the-scenes moment with the president and the heart that he has. We were in the hospital he had blood coming down his ear. He wanted to know how his staff was. Myself and Susie were with him, and Stephen Chung and Walt, and even the Secret Service. How are you guys doing? The guy just got shot in the damn head, and he's worried about us. Are you guys okay? He's on the phone with his family. Showed him a picture, the iconic photo of his fist raised in the air. Told him it was from Doug Mills from the New York Times, great photographer. He looked at the picture, he's staring at the picture, one of the most historical photos of all time. There'll never be anything like it. He said, call Doug and see if he's doing okay. That's the attitude he had in that hospital.
A starship strong enough to repay my dominion of the universe?
Our president has been resilient through a lot. A lot. And I don't need to get into all of it because I'm all familiar with it, and I'm convinced much of it that went on over the last 4 years is why he won the election in an electoral landslide.
With that, Dr. Zorbo and the industrious
What's up, Big Nick?
got to work forming a perilous business partnership.
Oh, you're here. And he raised that fist and he shouted,
Yeah, I'm here.
"Fight."
Good.
But even more perilous still,
He will do that for every one of you, for the United States of America.
Remember, they're
He will
doing
always
maintenance
put
tomorrow.
America first, without
Who
question.
else will Dr.
Yeah,
Zorbo
yeah.
recruit before this terrifying project is finished? Find out on the next episode of
Have you
Zorbo's
seen him
Revenge.
do maintenance like that before? Lawfully, what's up, bro?
So how's the capture card working?
Dude, I'm still figuring stuff out. That's like this. I don't have it pushing through Steam.
Hey, Mitchell, ready to start the new school year?
So, well, I can help you with OBS later if you want.
Thank you.
There you are.
Let me remove that from stream.
You might want to see if you could get faster internet, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Because I hate to say this, and I don't think necessarily it's your laptop, though your laptop is pretty shitty. But I think you may be at the limits of your connection.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty well at the limit of what this connection is going to be able to push. Certainly doing what I want it to do, but
Right. I mean, I just say that as someone who knows what your whole setup is.
yeah.
And yes, legally armed. Long live the Republic.
We'll see. We'll see how the Republic lives.
Well, I'm gonna be optimistic here, right?
If I can get away from these assholes trying to kill me right now, since my
Oh shit. I just logged in over at the White Spring Resort in Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking glowing radioactive Wendigo fighting one of the sentry bots. That is not what I want to see.
Chased around by these, what do they call this? Freaking
Ghouls?
ravenous floater.
Oh yeah. Those floaters, yeah, those are bad. What's your in-game name?
My in-game name?
Yes.
Now hold on, because I'm gonna be a minute before I can give you that, because apparently there are more paints that are really, really mad at me. They're not being nice. So I'm gonna have to haul my happy ass down here.
So what's your
You
in-game
talking
name?
about like what would be my Xbox gamer tag online?
No. When you go into the menu, the map menu where it says social, and tell me what the name you've got at the top right is.
Well, let me unask this because you can't pause this game.
You know, the map where it has the social. It says press this button for social.
Oh, great. Now I got and I got a scorpion chasing my ass.
Yeah. You should have brought the right scorpion pesticide.
Yeah, well, I don't have a whole lot of real good shit right now.
No, and I've got all the shit. So, tell me where you are. Give me your name so I can jump in on you and give you shit.
Well, let me find a place where I'm not going to die.
Well, then go to Flatwoods.
Let's see. Let me go here. Let's see. So Mapages. Yeah, that'd be the same thing as my Xbox gamer tag.
All right, then just give me your Xbox
So it's-
gamer tag.
It's Animal ANIMAL
Okay,
27
say that again.
W. It's Animal ANIMAL 27 WD, both lowercase, and 0.
Is that it? Unable to find Bethesda Net user with his name. So,
Did you capitalize the A on Animal? Because
I made. No, I did
don't
not.
capitalize it. I'm trying to get rid of this damn echo on here too. Let's see something.
Hmm. You still there, Coop?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go to social.
Yeah.
All right. Can you add someone's name in? Or what is it? What does it say your name is on the top right? I can't see it because the your logo.
Top right still says it's the Animal 27 WD0. WD and just A0.
Are you sure that's a 0 and not an O?
I thought that's been so long since I created that. You could try it with an O. I could have swore that was 0. It's been a long time since I've created this. Let's see. Hold on.
All right. Well, why don't you try adding a friend in then? You know how to do that, right?
No.
No?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. I just go to friends on that middle.
Yeah. Oh, you go all the way to the left. Yeah, where it says friends.
Yeah.
And then you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it should let you add a friend.
No, it doesn't give me a freaking option to add.
All right. Well, the PC version's a little bit different. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing because you're over on Steam.
Yeah. All right.
So I don't know. Can you play cross console like that on Steam with Xbox users?
Yes, you're supposed to with this game specifically. Yes. But it's saying it can't find your username, which is weird.
Let's see. Yeah, that's got to be a 0.
Let me see if I can switch worlds. Maybe I can find you on the map. What level are you?
290, but like what, a level 26 is what I'm reading up there.
Ooh. I'm 105.
Oh, good God.
Oh, the level cap is ridiculous in this game.
So let's see. How would I even... You got me on this. I don't even know how to really like jump a world on here. Because, all right, this is refuge, go off racing. Launch new missions. Let's see. You would think I'd be able to hit that, hit social, and then run right over to adding somebody, but it doesn't. Damn sure doesn't.
Man, let me see if I can
So I
find
go to casual world raids.
Xbox.
Mr. Niles, what's up? Yeah. And I typed it in down in the chat just like it is.
Yeah, no, and I put that in. It said, "Yeah, hey, can't find you."
Damn, did Xbox forget about me? It's been so long since I've been on. Oh my God, level 4,100 or yeah. No, it's 418. I'm sorry, shit. That's a level of 1,048. What in the hell? Oh, something. Welcome to the
What area are you at right now?
Shit, where did I go? Oh, I'm over by Clarksburg Shooting Club.
Where's that, Grafton?
The very first map's all I know.
That's the only map.
That's the only map.
Yeah. Here, zoom in where you're at, real quick.
I'm actually right here.
You're right there. All right.
Yeah, southeast of the crocodile, whatever you want to call it up there.
All right. You gonna crack another one open?
It's for my health. It's for my health.
Right.
Sam, what's up, brother? How you? Hopefully you're doing well, brother. See how that goes. Who's doing that? That's not what I wanted to do.
Let's see.
Chaos, what's going on? You doing all right today? You doing all right today, brother?
Okay.
There we go.
There's that. I don't have Fallout 76 through Xbox though, so it's really I'm just adding you to my friends list.
Oh, okay.
Because you can get Xbox Game Pass for your PC, and if you, as long as you just have a controller, you can stream Fallout 76.
So we wouldn't be able to actually play.
Well, no, you'd be able to play. It's just you would be able to stream it instead of having to get a big beefy computer. But game streaming kind of sucks online if you don't have a decent connection.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting at. All right.
I'll not pull the shit out of the shot. Schools are running like 28 days later zombies.
Well, ghouls are just irradiated humans.
Yeah, I know that. wasted so many stim packs the other day. I don't have any of those. Yeah, I'm probably fixing to die again here in a second. Just maybe these freaking ghouls have like the 21-foot rule down really good.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. Switch the view that you're playing the game. Switch us to being small, where the thing your screen is sharing is bigger in StreamYard.
All right, look.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. If it'll switch, come on. Oh, you know, I have to do it.
The other one. Well,
yeah, but hold on, because I tried. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit screwier, and there's a reason. I'm just gonna have to go around my elbow to get to my ass on this, doing it this way. No, that's not the way I want to do it. Because this thing's almost picking up this capture card like a whole nother camera.
That's what it's supposed to do. And you're supposed to set OBS to that camera.
Yeah, so I got to do a little bit of a custom layout to make one big and two small.
Right. But it's working very, very good right now. I mean, it's not lagging like you were trying to do last time. I mean, I think the capture card.
Really no, it's not doing anywhere like it was last time. Yeah, getting it to run like that has been working great. So I just got to do or adjust this for a custom layout. Yeah, what I'm going to cover. That way. Yeah, I do have to build one for streaming, man. It's gonna be a little while before I do that, but yeah, I pretty much got to. This says I'm a level 1 on the card. It says I'm level 26 on the game.
Mm.
I'm lost. What are you doing the shooting? I know one thing. I know that's not the way I want to do that. See if I do it this way though.
What a wonderful occasion. We all come here to celebrate what is a great tradition in the United States, and that is peaceful transfer of power. And when President Trump spoke over in the beautiful rotunda, wonderful that it was indoors, Mr. President, because I don't think the crowd would have.
Oh, now freaking it's got that all screwed again.
Okay. That's
either way. I still got to get on. I'm so used to like on the other Fallouts having my own place and I'm going to constantly to store all my junk.
Yeah, you'd just place a camp down and start building your home.
Hey, hold on, because let's see. Where's that camp? Okay, there's my camp. I ain't got nothing. And I don't have enough shit to move my camp.
That's what I was saying. One car fast. Yeah, it's looking like I can't play with you unless you're using the Xbox Live PC version.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So.
So let me see. Floors, walls, roofs, crafting. God, their fucking shit on here to build is annoying. It's more annoying than Fallout 4. My plans. Jesus Christ.
Remember, when you're in power armor, you can reach tall buildings and not die from fall damage.
Oh, I know. Let's see. I need a bunch of shit. Dang. Let me see. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Shit.
You okay?
Yeah. I was hoping we'd be able to jump on this thing together, and you and your PC master race.
Hey, not my fault. You know, you're a console peasant.
Hey, what can I say? I've been a console peasant for a long time. You guys and your overpowered toasters.
Because you've been so faithful to tell that story to inspire so many others. And so our hope and our prayer is, as you continue to do this, that as you go to help us execute on the America First agenda, that you also do what you've been doing so well all along, and that is providing a model for what is possible in America. What a great story, what an inspiring story you've had, and just getting started.
Yeah, Dalton stuff. This is Dalton stuff sucks.
Them feel hopeless and stagnant sometimes. You're a great example to all of them and to all of us that if you work hard and you play by the rules and you do the right thing, you can make a better life. You're now the Vice President of the United States, my friend. So everyone, will you please join me?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to change this around a little bit.
The people who inspired all of us to the possibilities of our own future, to these great new horizons. What a perfect choice this was for the painting, the artwork today.
All right.
And to the great example of our new Vice President, Mr. J.D. Vance. You're here.
Someone really should warn you about this adulting stuff when you're younger.
Technically, that was your parents' fault.
Yeah, I know. They warned me and I didn't listen either.
Either did I. That's why I'm not married. Or have kids.
Well, Mr. President, Madam First Lady, congratulations. It is an honor for all of us to be able to be here today with you on this historic day as we celebrate your
Not that I don't want to be. It's just didn't work.
most important influences in my life when I was in politics was Ronald Reagan. His philosophy of limited
Sometimes it bees that way, brother.
strength of his conviction.
Yeah. Thanks for the pep talk, Pops.
Hey, look, I didn't get married till I was 37 or so.
One of the things that resonated throughout your campaign was the unshakable belief in our country and in her citizens. You remind us of everything that's possible in America. I'm looking forward to working with you.
It's 36, 37, somewhere around there.
It says in the scriptures that if you ask for wisdom, it will be given to you and given to you generously. So I pray, and our prayer is that God will richly bless you in the years ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to join me.
That's not worth it.
So, this has been a long day with many other things ahead for so many of you. But I want to thank you.
What are you trying to do?
Is that Klobuchar again?
See what it sounds like, but I got my computer shut down trying to change something real quick.
Featuring the Great Seal of the United States, which Senator
All right.
and I selected together, and maybe Senator McConnell.
But yeah, definitely sounds like her.
It is now my privilege to conclude this luncheon by asking Margaret Kibben, the chaplain for the House of Representatives, to deliver the benediction. Thank you.
So it looks like, sounds like they're closing down their luncheon for this particular. What is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction.
Yeah, that was quick luncheon. But I'm gonna keep an eye out and see what else I end up doing today. Where's a good place to stock up? Is there any real way to go and stock up on gear around here tonight? Because I've only got one cap. I got a long way to go before I go stock up on gear.
Honestly, right now, the best two places to go and just loot would be let me look at the map. I can tell you. I mean, right now, since you're so low level, I would just go and loot Flatwoods. Like every time you log in, just loot Flatwoods. You know, just loot everything that's not tied down, and then just scrap everything.
Which one is Flatwoods?
Flatwoods is the one that's right outside of Fallout 70, Vault 76. It's the first town you're supposed to go to, technically.
Moonshiner Shack. Lumberyard.
It's where the responder space was.
Longview Longhouse.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Look on the map. You find Vault 76 and go straight south, right across the river. You'll see the motel, the Greene County Lodge Motel, and you'll see Flatwoods. Right.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Just go to Flatwoods, get everything you can, and then you don't want to go to Grafton. You want to go to Morgantown.
I think I know you're talking about there, but hell, I haven't been there yet, so I'm gonna have.
Yeah.
Now I have to run back in there. Either way, it's gonna take me a minute to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I might just go get myself killed a bunch.
Yeah.
Do you believe that's what I'm gonna end up doing? Yeah, I've got 50 rounds for the fact finder. Okay. Think about it, yeah. Definitely still getting used to the mechanics on this game. I'll take something that gives my shotguns 10% more damage. Saint T, what's up, brother?
Ugh. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go run the store.
All right. Well, I'd suggest you drive. That way it doesn't take quite as long.
Yeah, well, I just might.
All right, brother. We'll catch you in a few.
I'll figure something out. All right, later.
All right, later. Now, let me. It's not really treating that like I want to treat it. Or is it actually? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if it is or if it isn't. Don't even know if that's the way I want to go into this place. Know that there is a way to do this. Shot chills. But I don't know whether this is the way that I want to do this. What the hell? God, man, I hate starting out at the point you get mobbed and they're just able to kick your ass and there ain't shit you can do about it. Especially on this one, since you can't freaking pause it. To be able to damn change anything. Can't even think this is another situation of a decent idea and shitty execution again. I missed that one. I missed that one. Okay, guys, one shoot me catwalk and one up high over there. Took a fall catwalk and kill himself. Good for him. Let's see something. All right, let's go pick up some shit. Let's see something. No, I don't have a whole lot of this shit set up like I should. So I'm fumbling all over the place. Come on. One to the back of Tater right there. Should have put that one down. Yeah, they are. GTA is big enough, man. If they get going like that, they are. Without a doubt. See, I know I don't want to go in there just yet. All right, walk right underneath the turret. Out the way. Walk right underneath the turret. Oh, I see it. I got rid of that. Of course, by the time I get done with this shit. Where's the... Where's this other fool shooting from? Some of the shots you let go and you think should have hit, and it misses them by a mile. And other shots you think shouldn't hit, just friggin' square. None of these jokers are carrying half the shit I need. Ooh, what the hell was that? Turret, damn it. Trying to be sneaky. Come on, dude. Come on, there's no way I'm missing that shot. Go register that one. Uh-oh. Landlines. Ah! Not good. Oh, what the fuck? I'm kind of back. I'm kind of back. Kind of sort. Kind of sort. My kid playing in the background. Bro, what's up? Is my screen on the ceiling? No, not really. But it is. The main screen's a little bit above me. I didn't have in mind gaming streams when I did this. So I didn't have in mind to get my ass kicked on this game all the time either. Think this is where it works. There's going to roll in 10 mil. 10 mil's popular these days. We'll roll 10 mil. because these guys are all over the place here. Stupid. Come on, go this way. Trying to do this fast. Anyone let me. Aggravating. Let's see some of the stuff I know I gotta do here. So there it is. Sounds good. Radiating on the water for a while. Here's not. Just fixing pipes. Goes near one. That's good. I'm going to the other side before I do that. Shoot me in the back. Whoever said 10 millimeters was the best millimeter was wrong. Best millimeter was wrong. Kids walking all through the background. Shut the door. Shut the door. See if I can. They're just having a blast. I'm sure everybody else doesn't feel like hearing red light and green light scream. Where is it? Shoot. God damn it. Yeah, Sam. Besides Fallout, I've never owned a 10mm either. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Just trying to see Echo still. I'll figure out how to get this set up one day where it won't have this goddamn echo. Something to do with the way that capture card's hooked.
Role as our next Secretary of State. I yield the floor, and I suggest the absence of a quorum.
Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Also Brooks.
I ask that the last week, Mr. President, last week, you heard me speak in support of Lincoln Riley Act, the vote that we're going to have later this afternoon. Today, I'd like to discuss a related bill called Sarah's Law. Sarah Root was a young woman from Iowa who had a bright future ahead of her. Her life was tragically cut short just one day after she graduated from college with a 4-point grade point average. She was killed when an illegal migrant who was street racing while heavily drunk crashed his car into this Sarah Root while she was stopped at a red light. In an outrage of justice, this illegal migrant was released after his arrest. Sarah's Law requires immigration authorities to detain criminals responsible for a death or a serious bodily injury. Illegal migrants shouldn't be here in the first place. Everybody knows that it's against the law to enter the United States without our permission. Even so, if they come here violating our law, they hurt and kill an American, the federal government must prioritize their detention and deportation. The Trump administration has promised to remove dangerous criminals who crossed our borders illegally. For her long and tireless efforts to get this bill passed. Senator Ernst first introduced Sarah's Law almost a decade ago, and I was proud to join as an original co-sponsor and co-lead this effort. Since then, she has reintroduced the bill with each new congressional session. We haven't forgot Sarah Root, and it's long past time for Congress to pass this legislation that we have named after Sarah, Sarah's Law. I urge my colleagues to pass the Lincoln Riley Act as amended with Sarah's Law included. I yield the floor and suggest the absence of a quorum, and I don't need a copy of it.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsor Brooks.
Wealth in our history, from the lower class to the upper 1%. I just don't see why that would be any different his second term. I just think it's going to get that much worse economically.
Thank you, sir, for calling. Let's listen in as the Army Band warms up the crowd for President Trump.
Suspended.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I want to offer my warmest congratulations to President Trump and Vice President Vance. There's a sense of optimism today in Washington as we turn the page on the past 4 years. And I'm looking forward to working with President Trump and Vice President Vance in the coming months and years to build a for our country. Our priority here in the Senate for the next few weeks is getting President Trump's nominees confirmed so that he has the team that he needs in place to deliver. We've already been hard at work on that. Last week, Senate committees held hearings on 12 nominees. On Wednesday, we held hearings on a total of 6 cabinet nominees, the most cabinet confirmation hearings in a single day since 2001. And I'm hoping to begin floor votes imminently. I'm excited to vote to confirm a long time, colleague, Senator Marco Rubio, as Secretary of State this week, as well as former Congressman and Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe as head of the CIA. Both of these men will bring a renewed focus to restoring American strength, knowing that the surest guarantee of peace here at home and in other regions of the globe as well is a strong and prepared America. More confirmation votes will follow, and I will work to have the President's cabinet in place in the very near future. President Trump and Republicans have been given a mandate by the American people, and the President needs to have his team in place so that we lose no time in delivering. Mr. President, along with approving President Trump's nominees, Republicans are hard at work on our legislative priorities. Among other things, we're focused on extending tax relief for American families, lifting burdensome Biden administration regulations, building up our military, and securing our border. The Senate took an initial step on border security this past week with consideration of the Laken Riley Act, which hopefully will pass the Senate today. This legislation will ensure that illegal aliens who steal or assault a law enforcement officer detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement instead of being allowed out on the streets. I'm looking forward to getting this legislation to the President's desk. Mr. President, when I was elected Majority Leader, I talked about my commitment to empowering members and restoring the Senate as a place of discussion and deliberation. I think we achieved that this Riley Act with multiple amendment votes already and one more scheduled for this evening. And we passed Senator Cornyn's amendment with a strong bipartisan margin. I'm grateful to Senator Katie Britt, author of the Laken Riley Act and manager of the bill, for all her work, and to Senator Budd for his leadership on these issues. And I'm grateful also to Senators Cornyn and Ernst for their amendments to further strengthen this legislation. Mr. President, before I close, I want to mention the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas agreed to at the end of last week. This agreement is due, in no small part, to the unequivocal message President-elect Trump delivered to Hamas and the world after his election, and above all, to Israel's unwavering commitment to crippling the terrorist organization that has dedicated itself to wiping Israel off the map. 33 hostages, women and children, the injured, and those over 50 years old will be released during the first phase of the ceasefire, including the 3 hostages who were released yesterday. The rest of the hostages are scheduled to be released over the next 2 phases of the ceasefire, and their families and loved ones will continue to wait in agony until they are safely home. It is intolerable that these innocent individuals have been in the hands of terrorists for more than 15 months. And I want to underscore the absolute imperative of the return of all hostages as soon as possible. Hamas should be on notice that the United States is watching and that we will not tolerate further delays or further aggression. Mr. President, I want to again offer my warmest congratulations to President Trump and to Vice President Vance. I look forward to all that we can achieve together, and I pray that God will bless their new administration. Mr. President, I yield the floor, and I suggest the absence of a quorum.
Without objection. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alston-Brooks.
That's unanimous consent. The quorum be dispensed with.
Without objection.
Mr. President, a few hours ago, beneath the dome of the U.S. Capitol, with the eyes of the world upon us, the United States carried out yet again the peaceful transfer of power. We fulfilled the sacred commandment handed down to us by the framers nearly 2.5 centuries ago. We observed the inauguration of Donald Trump, the 47th President of the United States. I congratulate President Trump. I congratulate Vice President Vance. The prayers of the American people are with them. Today, let me also thank one more time our nation's 46th President, Joe Biden. History will look kindly on President Biden's 4 years in office. He lifted America out of the abyss of crisis. He restored decency and integrity to the White House. His bold agenda, made possible by Democrats in Congress and particularly in the Senate, will stand the test of time. When Americans drive on better roads, breathe cleaner air, enjoy good-paying manufacturing jobs, and save on prescription drugs, it will be because of the things we accomplished under President Biden's watch. So I thank President Biden and I thank Vice President Harris for their service to our nation. The peaceful transfer of power is the defining feature of a free society. It's what separates nations like the United States from the wastelands of despotism and autocracy. As we've seen recently, the peaceful transfer of power can never be taken for granted. It requires all sides to accept the will of the people and affirm the results of the democratic process, no matter the outcome. That is what Democrats firmly believe in. Democrats believe in the peaceful transfer of power, and we showed it today. Democrats are loyal above all to our Constitution and to our democratic principles. And today, we practiced what we preached, the democratic transfer of power. I hope that today's inauguration shows the world that the chaos of 4 years ago was an unfortunate aberration and not the norm. It's now time to look to the future. The challenges that face America are many and great. The Senate must respond with resolve, bipartisanship, and fidelity to the working and middle class of this country. When President Trump and I disagree, I stand ready to work with him. While President Trump and I often disagree, I stand ready to work with him and with anyone, regardless of party, to advance the nation's well-being. The American people want us to work together to make their lives better. Democrats are ready to do just that. We have been and always will be. Finally, today, of course, is not just Inauguration Day, but Martin Luther King Jr. Day, too. Today, we remember that the march of justice may sometimes feel slow and halting, but if we persist and persist and persist, then one day we, too, shall reach the promised land. I like to say that Dr. King hoisted a giant mirror on his shoulders, and with his brilliance, his eloquence, and his faith, he forced America to look into that mirror, and America didn't like what it saw. And that began us on a real road, a real path to greater equality, and we still have a long way to go. But King was an amazing man, and it's fitting that his holiday is the only holiday on the calendar named for just one person. We have Mother's Day for the mothers, Father's Day for the fathers, President's Day for the presidents, Veterans Day for the veterans, but only one holiday for one man. And that's because Dr. King was so unique and so amazing. Now, the work of justice, we all know, and Dr. King taught us, does not happen overnight. Sometimes progress rushes forth like a mighty stream. Other times it may feel as if progress flows in reverse and moves backward. Either way, Dr. King's hopeful message is the same. No matter the odds, we shall overcome. I yield the floor, note the absence of floor.
Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Also Brooks.
And this is live coverage of Donald Trump's inauguration. This is the event at the Capital One Arena, the annotated parade, about 20,000 people in there. We are told that it will be beginning shortly. The president and vice president will be introduced, and they will each have a speaking segment. President Trump will also be signing 9 executive orders, some dealing with immigration. He will sign more tonight at the White House when he gets there. It's 5 o'clock on the East Coast right now. Donald Trump has been president again for 5 hours. Some of the events that you're going to see this afternoon at Capital One Arena include the New York Police Department, Palm Beach Police, New York Military Academy, Florida firefighters, the marching band from Stewart's Creek High School, the Middletown High School marching band from Ohio, J.D. Vance's hometown, and the Mississippi Valley State University Band. We're expecting introductions to begin shortly. Live coverage on C-SPAN.
I'm muting myself. Damn StreamYard be wanting to nail me again, saying I'm using trying to give me copyright and shit because I was listening to the band play whatever music they were playing during the inauguration. Let me try a couple different layouts and see how these are with these cameras set the way they are. Let's see. Thing is, I forget what the hell I was doing on this one last.
I'd ask unanimous consent of the presiding officer to set aside the pending amendment. So I may offer my amendment number 90, that there be up to 15 minutes for debate on the amendment, and that upon the use or yielding back of time, the Senate vote on the amendment without further intervening action or debate.
Is there any objection? The senator from Alabama.
Reserving my right to object. Mr. President, the Laken Riley Act is a targeted, common sense, life-saving bill. This legislation adds crimes to the mandatory detention provisions of the INA and uses the existing framework of the INA. What this amendment would do is introduce new carve-outs that don't already exist. Mr. President, we have a crisis in this nation. Our border has been overrun, and every city across this country is paying the price. Today, we return to common sense. We return to practicality. If you come here illegally and you commit a crime, you should not be free to roam the streets of this nation. Our children deserve better, and that's exactly what we're giving them today. My colleague from Colorado speaks of DACA. Mr. President, of the 537,000 DACA recipients in this nation, there is not one that is under the age of 17. And in fact, Mr. President, of the 537,000 recipients, there are only 1,000 between the ages of 17 and 20. When you're talking about other minors across this nation, some of which who may be here illegally, we are seeing the cost to them right now. Look no further than what's happening in New York. We have teen migrant gangs running rampant, where you have minors as young as involved in the theft and burglary rings. Mr. President, what do you think you do if you carve out a certain set of minors? Do you think you make them more safe from the people looking to do the drug cartels, all the...
Where the hell? All right, shit, man. If you guys been hearing that feedback, I'm sorry. I just started hearing it. Okay. We don't know. Are you? Glitchy game some days, I swear to God. What in the hell is that damn?